Should wear my.
You can wear whatever you
Did
want.
you have your badge already? No.
Nah, it's good.
Oh, okay. I could have brought my old one too, but I never thought that.
Well, the badge holder is really the cool thing. Just
Oh, yeah, you have the proper badge holder. I didn't, so yeah. Just got the lanyard. Yeah. I keep collecting them. I'm hanging them in my office in the place. I have
like Bill does.
Yeah, I collect all the convention badges just for.
Oh, really? That's a smart thing. I've never done
Yeah,
that.
I just keep them for posterity. It's kind of fun. So I have like 30 of them now, something from not all these role-playing game conventions, but other stuff that I've been to, like air shows and various events that you get a badge to hang with. That I do. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, a couple of photography gigs that I've been to that have had like photography press badge and stuff like that. I have a couple of friends who work as professional photographers, and occasionally they need a backup, someone else coming with them. So some action and stuff like that, and so on. So you get a badge for that at times. So yeah.
What's up, XL, Xfire? What's up, George? Right, so good to see y'all. And Josh.
Ah!
You're here, though. You're here live. Hey, something.
Something.
Stefan will get you after the show, like usual. No problem. All good.
Why are you still doing this?
All good here.
Oh yeah.
I'm still looking up for Jimmy.
It goes on until it's.
Well, Jimmy may be running the stream over there. I don't know what.
Yeah, I think he is, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so he'll be.
Matt's in the Luke's Lounge already. So Matt's in the Luke's Lounge, and
All right, well then he'll be over when he'll be over.
Yeah.
Wednesday. I'm heading over Wednesday, and I got a lot of George. I got a lot that day, first day. I mean, I plan on doing interviews at the museum, Lake Geneva Museum with Paul Stormberg, and then having a Gabbin afterwards. Yeah, so I got probably put a little too much on my plate, but you know, that's me doing dumb things. Loading up. So that'll be a fun one. Fun time. Thanks for the question. Right, Josh. Right. Getting through all this, and by the way, there are going to be no ads on streams at GaryCon because it's too much. I just want to get it on and off and not worry about any technical issues going in with that. So I just have the main entrance screen right there, boom, and we're live. You know, I think that's the best way to handle it. So we're not going to have any. Well, the ads will be scrolling around in the bottom corner, but there won't be the normal Prelude stuff. Plus, I'm going to be running around last second, right? And probably sometimes I'm going to be like just getting there at the time I said. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Glad to hear it. You're amazing. You're amazing. My gosh, there's a lot in here I didn't go last time. Alright, that's enough of those shout outs.
Are we audio hot?
Yeah.
Always!
Oh, I don't
Always.
know.
You don't know?
You need to know
Dude,
this.
I usually show up like you're like texting me, dude. You're coming, right? And I'm like,
No, we always.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
It's the whole world. Yeah.
It's our shtick, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, Clever. I'm glad to hear that your Gabbin's are your favorite. Hopefully tonight will be another good one.
oh no. Oh no.
Alright, why isn't my Streamlabs thing up?
Uh-oh.
What'd you do to it? That's
Not
minor.
that long because it took him a while to get on.
We can hear.
Yeah.
That cool.
You know that when the videos start rolling there, then.
Oh no! I have this one on the Chuck one. This is going off in 10 at 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's enough of that, right, man?
Yeah, well, I make things better.
You make things better. Well, penicillin does too, but that came off of mold. nothing. I'm just stating a scientific fact.
Yep.
Nothing else other than that.
Are you drawing a parallel between old and me?
No, not at all. I'm not doing that. Come on.
I'm gonna get my wife Zoogie to come after you.
What?
Good boy. Gonna comfort you.
Okay, so that's done. That's done. You're good. We'll be there, all of us.
Yeah.
Zero last year.
What's up, Spark? You didn't say it.
Yeah, Jay, you're gonna have to come next year.
Yep.
To what?
Anacon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, Anna,
I'll
today your birthday?
When I come up here.
Yeah,
So,
we're gonna.
What's up,
Today
Mike?
we invited people over. They showed up at noon. Like Tim Satley, Great Babe Matt Robertson, Bob Molku, Garner, aka Windrunner.
Yeah.
Anyone who wanted to, open invite.
Had fun.
And
Pizza and
deep dish Chicago style pizza because it's Anna's birthday and she gets whatever she wants at her birthday, right?
Yep.
Yep. Except not to work.
That's awesome.
Be down in the basement too, work.
Nice. Get down in the basement. I know, Bill Bills.
Yeah, I've been sitting here for 2 days now. I'm just kidding.
It's old.
A little bit true, yeah, because when all the guests came, they had to go down here and got 5 minutes audience, then Josh said, now Anna needs to work again.
Yeah,
So
but I'm
it's
also just like,
yeah.
I don't want to go over to the friendly local game store. I've been there already a lot. He's like, I want to just sit down here with Anna. I'm like, visiting hours are over.
Yeah. So, I keep updating your file and they come with new info. So I said now they need to come with all the information before I fit it in. So, yeah. So we'll see when they decide that they have the final stuff ready. So yeah.
All right, a couple minutes early, even with all that. So live tonight. Will our other guests show up? I guess we're going to find out. I know Jimmy just discorded me, and he will be on shortly. Chuck has not responded, so
Oh,
we get to meet
I
him.
have a missing Chuck again. Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I'm just going to forget that I had a time and a date change for the game event Greenwood. That's Chuck. I just forgot.
Date change.
Well, yeah, and I go, hey Chuck, yeah, it's now, yeah. Didn't make it to the show. I just don't know. Chuck's begging to be the 6th person in that game, right? Wow, that's a name.
I want to be in the 6th person in that game.
You can't. You're working, and I don't have your cat Carl. Carl's not packed up. I don't have your sheet.
Anna, do you want to wear the hat?
Yeah, this is Mike. We're talking about in person at GaryCon. I'm going to be streaming an in-person game.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it tonight. In-person live stream.
You respect it.
Unfortunately, you know, it'll be on a big table, so I only have 2 cameras. I'm going to do my best.
Hello, Juggalo. How are
Yes,
you?
thank you for the follow a couple days ago there.
Mike, everybody wants to play with that. That's fun.
Of course, that's fun. That's great. All right, we're coming live.
Hey, Enoch, how are you?
Hello.
Couple minutes early is always good.
Yep.
Good evening, everyone. It's kind of strange. Only one picture on that other side camera
exactly.
there.
It's the yearly thing that happens once a year at least. Yeah.
Some-
Yes.
Jay,
Anacon.
Yep.
One.
Yep.
Hey, LJ. LJ, I got to talk to you at some point because you did win the second drawing on Thursday night, but I don't have the code yet, so just know that. Josh Pop and Anna Meyer are joining me from somewhere in Chicago,
Yep.
the Chicago greater area.
Yeah, Josh basement. Yep.
Oh, oh, that was given away there. So,
Yep.
how is everyone? Everyone good?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good to hear. That's good to hear.
It's exciting. Everyone's talking. A lot of people are in motion already. Some people are already there.
Yeah.
some people are already here. Anna and I yesterday were too wiped out because we were over at Bill Meinhardt's, who you got the game with him on Saturday with.
Yes, he's bringing terrain.
Yeah.
Yep.
At basically the temple. He's got the world's greatest collection of D&D
And other role playing
stuff.
Yep.
Anna will talk about that later. She's got a plan to get
but
some
we can't talk about that anymore.
the secrets.
Yeah, we know we can't say the secrets. He might know. Yeah, we need to wait.
Oh, Jay might ruin it.
No, not Jay.
How am I going to ruin it? How do I always ruin shit?
We can't spill it to everybody. Then it might not work.
Yeah, if it doesn't work.
Stone hold.
We have to
Good
wait.
to see you, man.
Well, bubbles.
I tried to catch as much as I could of your stream.
Anna's trying to make some big moves to get some material.
Yep.
That
See if we can get some fun stuff.
I mean, it's not like Gail opening up the vaults, but it could
be almost as good.
It could be pretty.
I mean,
good. Jay, you'll probably have a show.
It could be good. Yep.
Awesome. That's great.
You're lucky. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, but you guys will work on that.
We're collecting the bargaining chips here. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people on already that are going to GaryCon. Like Stronghold's going to GaryCon,
Awesome.
right? It was Falmoku on, and I saw George Lexfire's on.
I mean,
Sparky going? Is Sparky going? I don't know, but there's a fair number of people that are going to. So this is great.
Yeah.
So tonight, wait a minute. You won Thursday night. You won Thursday night, LJ. I got to get you a code for Miniature Building Authority, but the problem is it's all hard. It's not digital, so we got to talk about it because the shipping alone for that stuff for Miniature Building Authority is going to be very expensive. But you did win, so you left me waiting today. I was waiting for you guys. Yeah, so we'll talk. So Troy, so here's a quick story. I know we're waiting for Duff to hop on, but no big deal. So I'm pissed off last night because I'm so far behind, still getting stuff done. I don't know how long I was on afterwards. You cried, well, Troy, that's it. I come on and Josh and Troy are scheming something on and Anna's there too, and they're like, turn your camera on, and I'm like, why do you need my camera on Discord, right? So Josh, I don't know, what was that all about? Why did you have to have the camera on last night, Josh, for me?
Because we were doing cams, and it was either cams or get out. And
all right.
Just wanted to stay, so you went cams, and you've been having a good time last night. It looks like with the wife.
We just heard that we wanted to see you. Yeah.
So
we just heard that it was kind of time to take a peek. Yeah.
It was a great night last night, but I'm still pissed off. Italian meal with another couple. They picked up the tab. Because I'm just such a wonderful, magnanimous person. They wanted to, right? Actually, it's more my wife. Drank some good, had some good festivities. My wife made this Kahlua and cream and amaretto drink I'd never heard of before when we got back, and we drank, watched some basketball, and then I got on Discord with you guys. I'm like, then it hit me like, oh my God, I have so much to do still. I think I'm caught up now finally. So does anyone else have that feeling? You get that feeling?
I had it a couple of weeks ago, and then I was like, this is never going to happen. This is terrible. But then I clawed my way back, so to speak, and now I feel like I'm not completely ready, but almost. Yeah.
It's not a mudslide, Dale. It's something like is it a buttery nipple or something? I don't know what it is. I don't know what the heck it is. But it was too. I love both Amaretto and Kahlua because I like the frou-frou drinks, but the Amaretto was too strong. It like took out the nicety of the Kahlua, if that makes any sense. All right. So tonight, this is what we're gonna do. Fully buried there, Tim. I can understand that. We're gonna chat up a little bit. We're just gonna relax and have. That's a treat in itself. There you go. Very cool. We're just gonna feel free to ask myself around anything that you want about our campaigns. And then we'll do that for a little bit. Then we're going to go into full GaryCon mode here. Stuff scrolling through. My gosh, I did it, and I'm sorry, I'm babbling. I did it to myself. Wait till you see. I'm going to be so busy. So, just ask them if they want another month. Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead, LJ. Throw me out a question.
Hello, Troy.
And I'm pounding down coffee. Now, technically, I'm working tomorrow and Tuesday. Just don't tell them I'm working.
Don't tell anyone.
Go for the questions, please. 43-year campaign. Ask away. Or ask Anna about her great campaigns. Or ask
Yeah.
Josh about
Yeah.
Carl Speckler leaf.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I have a campaign, but it happens beyond the Flanness.
Okay, yeah, he has that forest that I ruined.
Yeah. I just torture her about it like I torture you about the Vampire Thrommel.
Yep.
But now I got a new thing to torture her about, which is
New thing?
yeah, you and Gary are aligned on what's the thing that Anna doesn't like?
Oh, you mean the
Birdie.
robots and the lasers up in the Barrier Peaks?
Barrier Peaks.
Yeah.
Did you say Roblox?
Yeah.
Oh, robots.
Robots and lasers up in there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Roblox.
That Jim Ward, I mean, that all I can say is that had to be an ode to Jim Ward with Starship Warden, and he wanted to do.
I thought so too, and I thought we were poking him on that, and to like make Jim Ward happy, like bring him, like this is, and I thought that was the case, but I got the impression that from some of the interviews that you've done, and from talking to people on my side of things, that it just also happened. Like it wasn't designed for Jim. But man, it really seems like it was designed for Jim, doesn't it?
I don't know. I think it's an ode to. I think they were experimenting between Gamma World, Metamorphosis Alpha, Boot Hill, and all the other TSR games, and they wanted it all to exist in the same world. This is my theory, right? They wanted the portals to connect so they could have this encompassing world with everything. Am I correct on that? So, hey, Taka, good to see you. So, thanks, Taka.
With you, Anna.
Yeah. So, all right. Let me answer LJ's question, and we'll answer Troy's. How's that sound? What am I most excited about in my campaign? After GaryCon, thank you, LJ. That was awesome. Thank you so very much. When I get back from GaryCon, we will be running Adventure 994. So we're having Adventure 993 with Ed Greenwood, Anna, Eric Mengi, Andrew Valkoskis.
Yep.
I got close enough that time. Bill Meinhardt, and maybe someone else, depending on if my mood. No, I'm talking about.
Max wants to play in your game.
Who does?
Max.
It's going to be live streamed. Then they got to worry about underage labor laws. Yeah, that's not a good idea. So, what I'm most excited for short term is our 1000th adventure. Number 1000. Think about that. Not session, adventure. So what we're doing, and it's going to be, I believe, it's the first Saturday in June, in the morning, June 3rd, starting around 8 or 9. I'm not sure when we can get all the guys here. Thank you, Lando. Very cool. Thank you all for the support. We're going to run a classic adventure. Only Bill, the Master Crafter, and I know what it is, because Bill's doing up stuff for it. We're going to run one that you all know and love a lot. Most of you love, and we're going to run it all day. We're going to run at least 8 hours. We're going to, we're taking a break, just like you do at your home when we're in your 20s and you run D&D all day long. So we'll probably start from the morning and go until we're exhausted. So no, Moose, I don't like Tomb Horrors. No, hold my beer. I don't like. I love keeping on the Borderlands, but no. And so that's only. I'm not gonna say any more no's to anyone else who put anything in.
Return to the temple
of elemental evil. No, Dale, it's not that either. It's not that or Return. So enough. No more. But you'll see. We'll announce it probably a week or two before, but that'll be on Sunday. So that's. I'm trying to project out when I get to 1,000. I got to force 1,000 into that because getting all my guys here on a Saturday is going to be difficult. So I got to give them time to get off or whatever.
Difficult.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, of course I'm excited. I'm excited to run it with a nerdy guide to D&D. We just got to figure out. It's going to be the 20th or the 27th of April because a lot of them are on vacation early April, so it'll be the end of April, and then probably early April. What's that?
There's some good ideas in chat. MLP.
My Little Pony. Dr. Faust. You know what? That deserves. Hopefully I have your shout out here still somewhere. I should. Hold on.
8 hours of puppets.
I will not have a shout out, by the way, on there it is. I will not have a shout out. I'm not taking my Stream Deck because I don't need it. Because I'm not going to be looking at my computer that much. You know what I'm saying? While things are running.
Blue.
So you got it all
The
worked
more
out.
wrong buttons then. Yep.
Too many wrong buttons. All right, so those are two great
I mean,
questions. Yeah, I'm super excited about playing. Like I said, we're going to do your characters up as soon as I get back from Gary Con, which will be Monday, March 27th.
You're never coming back.
My wife would like that. So, um,
Get you
Troy,
here and put you to work.
is there an LT? Is there an LT or someone else behind the demon zombie goats besides Ayus in your campaign, Anna?
So sorry, anyone?
What's behind the zombie Ayus, the zombie goats? Is there something else besides Ayus?
Oh well, it's kind of that was is not something that Ayus himself came up with. That was something that enterprising, smart junior priests, clerics of Ayus came up with on their own, because the way I have it in the campaign is that priests, they need to constantly come up with I use taxes as tax base, and the clerics at the low level out there in villages and towns and whatever in occupied countries, they have to make sure that they hand over either people that can go into the war machine, or slaves or whatever, or treasure or something to I use every month. And once they start running out of resources, they realize that, and they also need to be able to kind of protect their territory and stuff. And they realized something they had plenty of up in those kind of godforsaken lands up there was goats. So they realized they can actually use the resources twice, by first carving out half the meat and then turn the goats undead. And that way they can get the undead goats to go around and do the snooping for them, so to speak, and patrol the area. So it was kind of a desperate measure, and then it evolved from there, so to speak. There's started to be versions of the goats, and goats that actually learned to use some IUCN magic, and it kind of took off from there. So there's and then of course they took like big rams that were more powerful than the small little goats, and then the goats themselves started hoarding up into large groups and became a menace of the area. And IUs probably started to realize they were a resource for him directly, so he can start sending them in their hundreds somewhere just to bully someone, or punish a village or something like that, because they're so it was just me trying to figure out what would a lowly IUC priest do, if nothing else to give to IUs, that or use his resources when they're dirt poor, and he killed off more than half the population or more. Then what the heck do you do, so to speak? So that was my idea for the zombie goats. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty disturbing, Anna.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they get in that sentience and self-awareness point.
Oh yeah, they exactly. They are like half free. They are like a kind of a ghoul, but goat intelligence, so to speak. So yeah.
So Troy is going one step further on this one, Anna and Josh. Does Carl Spackerleaf have a path of redemption for letting dire beavers destroy the very forest he was to protect, or is he going to stuff it? Oh my God, stuff a beaver when he does.
And you realize we just came up. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, Anna, finish that thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, now we come up with the next installment, like Google goats. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Instead of zombie goats, we can level them up a bit. So yeah.
But no, here's the problem with that.
Okay.
Then the ghoul goats will eat the other goats' meat. So then they can't.
That's undead. They need to eat live meat. Otherwise, they don't. Yeah. Undead don't eat each other. They eat live stuff.
Yeah, but the ghoul goat will eat the live goat, and then you won't have the meat to use in the first place.
The ghoul goats don't care about that.
You said though they eat the meat first, and then they turn them into
that was
undead.
the initial how they came up with it from the beginning. But then he went haywire, so to speak. So yeah. Yes, exactly. You're catching up here. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Why can't I hear anything?
Yeah.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Did you just can you hear us yet, Jimmy?
I think he can. He doesn't want to hear us.
Or can you hear us and he's screwing with us?
Yeah.
And I told everyone it's your birthday.
Oh, thank you. Yep. Thank you. Yep. Thank you, everyone. I got like 200 something birthday wishes today. So it's awesome. Thank you, everyone. It's awesome. Yep.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
You need to type it in chat or something. Yep. And Clever, you had a question earlier about what books and fantasy novels or something that inspires us. And to me, I don't read that much fantasy fiction. For me, I read a lot of history, political science, and stuff about real world history and politics and stuff. And then I try to come up with fantasy versions of that, meaning if political mechanisms and kind of skirmishing and skullduggery and stuff, how would that play out in a world with dragons, demons, and priests who wield real spells and stuff like that, and magic? How would that function in a world like Greyhawk? That is very much my inspiration, a lot from that. I take ideas from the real world and then try to see, okay, if a fantasy world that magic is real, physics is different and stuff, how would these things play out? Like, yeah.
Hey, BB fan pointed out that your goats, maybe Orcus might have an issue with, right?
Exactly.
Undead goats.
Yeah.
Undead goats.
Yeah.
That seems like it's Orcus's domain.
That's probably why
Hyus just
likes it.
stealing.
You are crossing over dangerously into the Free City of Altamira box set stuff too, which is cool.
I don't know anything about it. So.
Well, good. You shouldn't.
You
should know about it, but you've seen my Beastmen in many shows, right?
Yeah.
The ones that explode, or the ones that
no, the Beastmen, the one that look like goat men.
Oh,
in fact, all those custom paint jobs are all packed up, and they're in that box right there that you have at your house, and they will be being utilized this week at GaryCon.
Should we unpack them and play with them tonight?
Buffering like crazy. I don't see any issues on our end. It's got to be out there, everyone.
Oh, that's
strange because I got no issues. Does anyone else have issues?
I'm getting buffering.
Really?
Is it 4K?
I'm getting no stream issues whatsoever. Crystal clear.
Yeah, you're stopping on and off. Oh,
there it is. It's got to be Twitch then. Hold on. Oh, it's dropping frames. Yeah.
You're overpowering the system, Jay.
It is dropping frames. Why is it dropping frames? Let me see if it's still going. Drop frames detected. Huh. Never really had. I mean, just crazy.
Sorry, good one, Trey.
I bet I bet it's Twitch. I mean,
yeah.
Well, you're what you call it, so everybody could just downgrade the what in the
is that a technical term, Josh? Of what?
I use that all the time. It's
yeah.
He just made it up. Yeah.
He did, Josh. He always making things up.
Yeah, I'm still.
Yeah, when you mouse over the screen, you got that setting. Is it the settings? You can downgrade
it's quality. You can downgrade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want me to reboot the? Do you want me to reboot?
No. Well, I went down to 480, and you're still buffering.
Meanwhile, our dual watching of Luke's Lounge seems totally fine.
Yeah, that's bizarre. It could be localized.
Yeah,
might be.
They're wrapping there. They're just finished up on the channel.
Right, and then we're gonna go to Luke's Lounge. Yeah, they're not there. Yeah.
Yep, there they are. They just went live.
Yeah. It dropped to 480. I'm still looking here. If we're still dropping, we're dropping a ton of frames.